It's your boy Bow Wow, man, hanging out with the homie Justin Love right here on JustinLove.com. J Love, what up, though, bro? You know now, it's your boy Bow Wee's on the check-in, man. You know I gotta holler at you, man. You know what it is for life, though.
A Columbus native myself, man.
Say less. Where you at right now?
I'm in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
But before I was here, I did 11 years at Power 107.5 in Columbus, bro.
Yeah, you already know. Yes, sir.
Hey, bro, I want to play. I like to play something I call Wiki Right or Wiki Wrong. We all know everybody got a Wikipedia, right? But we all know that people can contribute to it. So I want to see if Wikipedia's got you right, man.
All right, let's do it.
All right, here we go. At the age of 3, you became interested in rap/hip hop using the moniker Kid Gangsta and began rapping at the age of 6. Right or wrong?
Yeah, that's right.
That's right? Wow,
that's
okay,
right.
All right. Oh,
yeah,
we off to a good start.
Was my first rap name ever. Yeah, Kid Gangsta was rap name I was given before Bow Wow. Facts.
And you were listening to NWA at
NWA? Yup.
Wow. You were listening to NWA at 6.
Yeah, that was it. Like for me,
bro.
I had a young mom, bro. So just
okay.
cleaning up the crib, like that's all we heard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was automatically inducted into the whole West Coast hip hop thing at an early age. Like before I even heard New York or down south hip hop, it was strictly West Coast hip hop, and that's all it was. So that's what gave me the start.
That makes sense, man. Bro, speaking of West Coast hip hop, point number 2, you were discovered by Snoop Dogg in the late 90s. True or false?
All right, so here we go.
All right.
Daz cleared this up.
Yep.
A minute ago. So this is what it was. Rest in peace to AJ Johnson. Of course, everybody knows him from
sure.
Ezel and Friday.
Yeah.
AJ Johnson actually was the MC. He was the host of the Chronic Tour. So he was the one who picked me out of the crowd amongst like 20,000 people in Columbus. He was the one that picked me out. Got on stage. It was going crazy. Daz then got me to say, yo, I got to take him to Snoop and Dre. Daz was the one that took me to Snoop and Dre. Snoop gets all the credit because, it came out that Dog named me, but that's how the process went. So it's true, but I just want to go ahead and put it out there because I know Daz be like, I really found Bow Wow. Like, that's mine. Like, I found Bow Wow and I walked him to the back. But that's true. Daz grabbed me and brought me back there. Then from there, it was over. Snoop kind of took it over from there.
And what year was that, bro?
This is 93.
93. Okay, so it was in 93. Okay, all right. See, I've heard, but I'm just be honest with you, being in Columbus, we of course hear all the stories about you, man, and that rumor mill is all over the place, man. Talking about, he was in 2002, he was in 93, he was in 96. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. I know at least 5 dudes that they're like, when I first started at CKX, they were like, I helped get Bow Wow backstage and meet Snoop Dogg and JD was there. I said, that's not true. JD wasn't there.
Yeah, it's always, Jay, it's always tough when you come from, when you're born from a place where you're the only one. You know what I'm saying? It's tough because the level of responsibility that people hold you at, people want you to, the expectations is they want you to fulfill what they believe you should be doing. Right? So it's so tough when you are the only one to come from there. So you're going to get that because the city's so small. That everybody has met me or has some type of relationship, or if they went to school with me, then it's you know what I'm saying. So it's weird. So I'm not shocked that listen. I've heard everything from you have another sister right here to this person is your cousin to this person that used to manage you, this person that used to make beats for you. I'm like, I never heard of these people. I don't know who they are. Like I don't know who these people are.
Man, I know like 20 of your cousins, and you probably don't know any one of them. I promise you.
I have no idea. None.
That's so crazy, man. Bro, to be honest with you, this is kind of off subject, but I wanted to share with you, man. I feel like being born and raised from Columbus myself, man, I feel like you kind of get a bad rep, real talk, because
all the time.
You know what I mean? And I really don't. I think it's a Midwest thing, in my opinion. I was talking to Jack Harlow about the same thing, and he was like, bro, as soon as they got familiar with me in Louisville, I was out. And I said, why? And he said, because when they got used to me in Louisville, it wasn't anything special. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, and
Yeah.
I think people just, like you said, because the city is so small and because we don't have Cleveland has a Bone Thugs. They have a Kid Cudi that they can claim. Franklin County, we ain't got that, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. For me, it's something that, you know, I think I left Columbus. I hope this goes everywhere too, because I never really talked about it like this in depth. But people don't know I left Columbus at 9.
At 9,
even earlier than that. You got to think the Chronic Tour Snoop found me at age 5 or 6. Immediately from that night when I met Snoop, they took me on tour for the remainder of the Chronic Tour. My mom said, "Go ahead and take them." Right, so that became a part of the show. Then put me in the audience, picking me every night. It seemed as if I was from every city, every night. That was a part of the show. Put him in the crowd, pick him. So I finished out the Chronic Tour. I come back to Columbus for a very short period of time. Mind you, I'm still a kid. From then,
you're 9 years old.
I'm like 8, 7 at this point now.
Okay, but right around there.
I moved to LA because Snoop wanted me, you know, I'm about to sign a Death Row. I recorded a couple tracks. They're on the internet too when I was like 7 years old, like the murder was the case. I was like unreleased Death Row records.
Yeah.
So these are all facts. So from age 7 to that period, when the whole Snoop and Death Row thing fell out, that's when I then moved back from LA and went back to Columbus. So at this age, I'm probably like 10, about to go on 11. I went 1 year of school. From then, right on the football field, when I was in Reynoldsburg, that's when I was living in Reynoldsburg, my mom got the call like, yo, we gonna leave tomorrow, go take this meeting with Jermaine Dupri in Atlanta. And I was on the wave of like, I'm cool. The whole Death Row thing didn't happen. I'm straight, really don't want to do it. Want to stay in school, want to stay home, right? Well, anybody knows, and I've had so many friends growing up that I'm like, damn, so-and-so just moved to Indianapolis. Like, yeah, your mom took another job. It's like, well, you have no say-so. I'm the child. Whatever my mom tells me I got to go do, I got to go do it. So if this is about to better my family, better my my life, I got to go do it. So at age 10 and 11, that's when I start dipping out to Atlanta. Then I had to really it was tough going back and forth all the time from Columbus to Atlanta, I got tired of that shit. So I'm like, yo, Mom, I'm making a decision that if I'm really about to go full all out with this whole rap thing, I got to move to Atlanta. I got to be close to my producer. I got to be with Jake. Now, this is me at like 12, 13 now. And then since that, it's always been, I've been there. And throughout my journey, I still came back to Columbus, came back to my rec center, coached every concert, every tour, sold out shows. I'm still pulling up. I'm listening to 107 have debates like, is he the Prince of the O? This is wild.
That's what's up.
I'm pulling up to the arena to my sold out show that they giving away tickets to
for months.
So there was like a sense of betrayal on my side. So like, wait a minute, like ain't nobody never done it bigger. It might be somebody that will down the road, but as of right now, like for me, I felt like, damn, like what did I ever do to the point to where I felt like y'all having debates about what it is I am with. I felt, but I feel like the media, they got a big power shift too. They can control things, you know what I'm saying? So I felt betrayed by the radio station. So of course I'm like, well, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt.
Yeah, sure.
I felt like the heat came from them first, from like the people first.
From the media.
And then it just spiraled into the people having shit to say. And then I'm like, damn, after all I did, I realized like nothing's never enough. But here I am as a child. My mom is managing me. I have to go where the bag at. Unfortunately, if Jermaine Dupri was from Columbus, So Def was built there,
you'd be right there.
Never left. You know what I'm saying? And I even still came back and did things. So I understand the frustration because I think that people feel, like I said, they hold you responsible. It's like LeBron left, went nuts, right? But when LeBron came back, those were the same fans that hated him. And I think throughout the hate, it's just not really hate. I think it's disappointment, misunderstanding. And I think that, you know, they just don't understand. So, and plus my mom not from Ohio. My mom is from Atlanta. My dad is from, my dad is from Columbus. So for me, I look at it totally different. A kid leaving, fulfilling my dream, which, listen, if we ask anybody in Columbus, if Rick Ross came right now and said, yo, I'm going to sign you MMG, you got to move to Atlanta, you got to move to Miami. What you think they doing, Jay? They move.
You out. Yeah, you out.
Move. And then you got a percentage of people in the city that's like, shit, I wish I could get about this motherfucker. Like, I don't want to, you know what I mean? So it's all a misunderstanding throughout it all. But have I been hearing it? Oh, my whole career. My whole career I've been hearing it. And I think it's just an ego thing between me and the people, or if it's the masses. Like, all right, Bow don't fuck with us, and it's fuck Bow. Well, you know, if you say fuck anybody, it's fuck you back, right? So it's just a big misunderstanding. That's really all it is.
No, I appreciate you clearing that up, man, because I mean that's a long time dialogue with the entire city, you know what I mean? And bro, I mean, to be honest with you, man, like I really have a lot of respect for you, because you are a person. I think it's, for some reason, people get in what I call a box mentality, right? Where we can only blow in this city. You know what I mean? If everybody knows me in this city, I'm good. I've accomplished everything. But there's a world out there, bro. There's a world. There's not just music, but like you got into. There's movies. There's Tokyo Drift. You know what I mean? LA. There's all that.
I can honestly say this, bro. I don't know nobody, and I can go on the record and say this, and I know this is fact. I don't know not one rap star that's from where was born where they're at, that's still there. You in the city right now. Wiz lives in LA.
Yeah.
Like Wiz lives in LA. I don't mean Wiz don't fuck with the city or he don't come back. You might not know it, but the man is so big, he probably come back, be with his family. Mom's probably still living.
Right.
Like, it's different reasons. Nelly don't live in St. Louis. And Nelly had to battle that shit with old St. Louis, new St. He had to battle that whole war. Nelly's the biggest, but they feel like he wasn't putting people on. And we all had to. Atlanta might be the only place that I know, if you rap and you come from here, it's so many people that's repping Atlanta that it doesn't matter if you don't rep Atlanta well, if that makes any sense, right?
It makes perfect sense,
it's just weird like that. But if you're from LA, well, LA is an industry city where we need that city. So if you're born in LA, of course you're going to rep LA and stay there. But if you come from a Louisville, you come from a Pittsburgh, you come from what they like to call us secondary markets.
Right.
Oh, in order to be big, you have to leave the nest and spread your wings and fly. And then you come back and bring that mentality back to the city and you build. So like I said, it's not like I never came back. I always was coming back. Every tour we would be there. Matter of fact, I brought the knee and when I signed the Cash Money, I did the Cash Money Dirty ENT basketball game at Ohio State University. People were still talking, you know, how they be talking. Sold the shit out after the game. All the girls rushing the floor, grabbing me, beating up the tour. But I'm like, all right, it be hate, but then it be love. And for me not to even come back to Ohio, I feel like even on tour, we come to Cincinnati, we go to Cleveland. I'm like, these cities are big. I feel like I wouldn't be doing my job not to say I would never come back because of some mixed emotions or misunderstanding. Like, to me, that's I can't punish the fans that I do have throughout Ohio still. They're still gonna pull up and pop out and don't give a fuck. Like, I want to hear these songs and it meant something to me. You know what I mean?
Still Prince of the Old Town, huh?
I mean, I got plenty of names. You know, I ain't even taking out mine. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even taking out mine. I never said I was the king of Ohio. I never said I was the king of Columbus.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I never said that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, even me and Cam even laugh about the bar and like, I've been to Columbus and never seen Bow Wow. I'm like, well, shit. I'm sure a lot of motherfuckers in Detroit. A lot of cats in Detroit can say that about M in the crib.
Yeah.
Popping bottles every night at the club. Like, when you become when you're famous, bro, and you come from a city like where we from.
Yeah.
People, Boosie said this, like, he had to move out of Louisiana. Like, yo, I'm the only one with the cars. Ain't nobody got cars like me driving around the city. The police be on me. It's just different type of pressure to why some of these rappers do have to move out to different cities that cater to that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. So I always say that to home, bro. Always.
I noticed, man. I moved to Indianapolis a couple years ago when I left CKX, when I left Power in Columbus. Yeah. And bro, when I would come back, I don't know, I'd come back like every couple months or so, just visit family. And it was crazy how they reacted different to me. You know what I'm saying? The people that rock with me Monday through Friday on the radio, and they're like, "Oh, J Love back in the building," you know, this kind of stuff. And they embraced me differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like it's you know, a microcosm of what you're talking about, because I went where the opportunity was, as opposed to sitting here and waiting for something to happen for me. And we all know that only certain things going to happen if you sit there and wait. But if you go out and get the bag like you did, like you said, you take care of your family, it's a different story, man.
And that's all you owe at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You owe your family, your love with the people that surround you every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I know it was hard for LeBron to leave the first time, but he knew in order for me to go down in the books, this is bigger than me being from where I'm from. This is my legacy. And I think when that's involved, at the end of the day, you got to be a champ. You got to go win. We don't get in this business to just be mediocre or to play around with it. We get in here to go get it,
no doubt,
and win. You know what I mean? And you know, like I said, it's, you know, and then plus, you know, man, once you start making money, bro, when you start traveling, you start seeing different things, palm trees, different women, and all, and you be like, damn, I need to be here. You know what I mean? You look up, it's like 8 years. You've been living in Miami for 8 years. Like, Wayne don't live in Miami. You know what I mean? So it's like, you traveling and navigate, meeting people, and a lot of times your job, which we all know, like with you switch, your job will make you relocate, and you have to do that. You want to be an actor, you cannot live in Columbus. I can say this right now, this year. You cannot live in Columbus, you're going to be an actor. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You got to be in LA, full-time, available, be ready to go in these audition rooms, these meeting rooms, these pitch rooms. It's out there for us to take it. And if you, it's up to you how bad you want it. I just wanted it better.
I think that key word you said, man, was available. You know what I mean? Because I've been part of little movies they shot here in the Berg, but I was living in Columbus at the time, so I'm 3 hours away. They talking about we got call it in 2 hours. Well, I can't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm 20 minutes away. I'm like, all right, bet. You know what I mean? So
exactly. Yeah, man.
Yeah. No,
I'm not the first. You got to deal with it. Comes with it. Everybody gets it. Trust me. Everybody gets it. Everybody.
Sure. No, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you sharing from your heart, man. And
absolutely.
Again, man, you know, I really respect, you know, how you have continued to, you know, at least acknowledge the people, you know, from Columbus. A lot of people just kind of turn their nose to them and be like, whatever, you know, forget you. I ain't got time for that. But you know, I think it's respectful that you do that, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, and like I said, what helped me get through it is just, I'm like, yo, it's really just a misunderstanding. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. They don't know that, you know, I mean, they know I was a kid and I had to go move away, and they don't know my mom was originally from Georgia. They don't know that. They think my whole family from Ohio. You know what I'm saying? I've been shouting out Columbus, saying this, that, and the third, and all that. And you can't please everybody. I mean, I'm not about to spend my whole life trying to please everybody neither. So,
and you don't owe anybody anything, bro. You know what I mean? Real talk. You don't. You don't. People act like you do, and they want to draw from you and pretend like you do. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, it doesn't matter where you're from. You can be from Columbus. You can be from Zanesville. You can be from wherever, bro. And you owe your family, right?
And if you ask them, bro, they gonna say, "Bow from Reynoldsburg." That ain't even Columbus.
Right. Talking about he from the east side. No, that's the east side. Come on, man. That's outside of 270, but whatever. Bro, let's talk about
he went to Reynoldsburg. He went to Reynoldsburg Junior High. He went to Hannah Ashton Middle School. He went to, you know what I mean? He ain't go to public school since Mayberry. I did go to Mayberry.
Hey, Bow, I went to private school when I was in high school, man. I went to a school called Tree of Life, and it was like 30 kids in my class, and then people always talk about, oh, you no, I did. I went to Champion downtown too, so don't play.
Yeah, Champion was it. I wanted to go to all the inner city schools when I was younger. My mama wasn't hearing it. My mom, she was,
really?
Yeah, my mom went to Walnut Ridge. My dad went to Walnut Ridge. A couple family members went to South. I wanted to, man, where I wanted to go. I had some relatives that went to East. I always wanted to go to Memphis. My mom wouldn't let me go to no Columbus City public schools before I got famous, like growing up. Nah, she went with it because me and my homeboy, we used to get in a lot of trouble. She wasn't with that shit at all. Like, she was like, you ain't going to. That's why I ended up going to Reynoldsburg. My mom got married and had a better situation. So we moved out there. So I had to start going to school out there. But that shit killed me. I wanted to go to Johnson Park. I wanted to go to everywhere, like Yorktown. I thought I was gonna go to York. I ain't get a chance to go to York. I ain't get a chance to do none of that. None of that. Mom kept me away.
Well, you already had a career before you were even an adult, man. I mean, and that's crazy too. I didn't even really think about that. I wanted to touch on the Columbus thing, man. But what we have obviously seen you grow up, if you will, right in front of our eyes, man. I mean, everybody has. What do you think is the one thing that has kept you on? You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of child stars, if you will, that grew up into something that I doubt they wanted to be. You know what I mean? And
yep.
What's that transition, man?
Loving what you do. I think when you love what you do, you don't do anything to jeopardize it. You know what I'm saying? And I really love what I do, dog. Like I love to entertain. I love to, watch go through the process of making a movie and reading the script that's going through different, drafts of it, and to see it now streaming on Amazon Prime, like those are things that, and then for me, my main secret is this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like, when people fuck up, that's what I learned from. When I watch cats that are in situations where they're athletes and when they fuck up and just everything goes downhill, it's like, I cannot be another one of those. There's so many of those. I cannot be that. And when you cherish something, you love something so much, you got fans, you got kids, you don't want to do anything to kind of jeopardize that, or, you just don't want to go down that way. So for me, that's how I just keep pushing. That's the love for what I do, and I don't want this shit taken away from me. I'll be damned.
I can't sit back and observe.
Yeah, I watch all this. Like, damn, damn, they fuck. They about to lose all that. Damn. Yeah. I'm like, man, that could be me. So before I get to feel what that person is feeling, I'm gonna be like, oh no, we need to, meet with the crew. We need to tone it down. That's how we're gonna start moving from now on, because it's crazy out here. So yeah.
Seems like you're really focusing on the acting and on that side of the business. Is that kind of more your focus now as opposed to the music?
I would say, yeah. Yeah. And it's, like for me, I've always been the type of person to go wherever the energy is pulling me, I'm going. It's just like when we just talked about me, being from Columbus, born in Columbus, but how I migrated to Atlanta so tough. It's like, wherever the energy is, I just go with it. If that's where it's pulling me, I'm going, right? And that's how pretty much I take everything. I'm just big on energy, man, and that's pretty much how the whole thing comes about to. Big on it. Big.
So the energy is more pulling you towards the acting side of stuff, if you will.
Every day. Like before I got on the phone with you, I was already talking to a popular streaming network about a show that I'm producing right now.
Producing?
In meetings, been in meetings every fucking day. Like every day I've been on Zoom calls. Dog, I'm like, my Zoom will burn out my iPad. Yeah, so and besides, I've always, before I even could decide if I wanted to be a rapper, like being a rapper wasn't always first. Like I wanted to be a comedian first. Then I saw Jerry Maguire. Yeah. I mean, you can look up interviews where I say, even at 14 years old, I said, I'm gonna take a break from this shit. I want to go to Duke because I really want to go to the NBA. Like that was my real goal. Like I'm like, that's what I want to do. So seeing Jerry Maguire, I always wanted to be a boss. I always wanted to be the person that sat behind the desk, got the bag, but I don't want you to know I got the bag. Because I know how it feels to have the face and the bag. And when they know it's just too much shit. Like I want to be the person that got the Lambos and all that, but I'm not Rick Ross. You know what I mean? I'm Shy Ross. And I got like 200 million too.
Right.
You just don't know. So I always loved, and Jerry Maguire was like the movie that put all that in perspective for me, seeing him in the suits and flying on the planes and the meetings. I always wanted to do that shit. And with television and film, it gives me that because I'm such a creator, I'm a thinker, and I can come up with things. It's different in music. It's more challenging in music to me. The preparation is way more challenging than music. And I'm always looking for a challenge. Like I can roll out the bed and do it. So I can just write a song in no time, quick. And, I love that era. And plus, it's so peaceful. I don't got to do none of that rap bullshit, dealing with rappers, motherfuckers sending subliminal shots on Twitter. And I'm so removed from all that negative shit that I don't, like, that's it. So I might go on record and say, this might be the last, like, But then these next 2 years might be the last time you can catch me on some like artist or rapper shit, like super tough, ever.
We're just making that transition full time just about then, huh?
Yeah, and just do festivals.
Nothing wrong with it.
Fuck it, man, do festivals. Yeah, Snoop was like, yo, you got a catalog, you can tour forever. Like, you gotta put out no new music. You just stay relevant with TV, film, and of course that brings things back to the original thing, which is music, and that's festivals. Fuck it.
Man, appreciate you sharing everything you shared, man. It's really
no doubt.
Really insightful, man. I love again, I can't say it enough, man. I love someone from my hometown that's really, done well and
Thanks,
has still shows love, bro. So for real, man.
Thanks, bro.
No doubt.
Thanks, dog. Appreciate it, Jay.
Every time I get off the radio, I like to share with somebody something that can take their life to another level, something that can make their life better. This is if I never see you again, this is one thing I would tell you to make your life better. I call it my love note. What's your love note, Bow Wow?
Damn, that was deep right there. Hey, I'm really thinking. All right, so my love note would be something that I would leave for somebody else, or
like me. Say me, you never talk again.
Right.
And you have one piece of advice to help me make my life better. Just all around. What would that be?
It could be a couple?
Yeah, for sure.
Keep your energy protected. Keep your good energy, keep your energy protected. Like I said, I'm real high on energy, man. Like, I can read shit. I can go anywhere, and if I don't feel it, I'm out. Like, I can just feel it. Like, my energy is everything. I don't let nobody mess with my day. You could try. You could say whatever you want to say. I'm content. I'm blessed with me and mine. I'm cool. I'm going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? That's always been my attitude. So protecting your energy, have the right mindset. Whatever religion you follow, keep that in your life. Don't let nothing stop you from doing what you're here to do. You know what I'm saying? That'll be, oh yeah, and I don't know if I don't see no ring on your finger there, so yeah, I was gonna say, don't trust these females. That's like top 3. That's like top 3 on my list. Don't trust these females. Because these females can drive us into a whole nother place we don't want to be. So that would be my thing. And yeah, that would be it, man. That's mine. But the female one is number 2 on the list, though. That's number 2.
Number 2. Okay.
Facts.
Well, how do you protect your energy, man?
I don't give a fuck. Is that simple? I don't.
That's your mentality.
You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I've been doing it. I'm 34. I've been doing this professionally since I was 6. I've seen it all. We do it all.
Yeah.
Haters, hating, everything. Like, I don't went through the fire. Like I said, we bring up Columbus. I had to go to tour. I had to pull up in the city and do and hear all that on the radio. I had to still get out, do my thing, show out, turn out. So for me, it's just I don't give a fuck factor. It's like I've been through so much, I've seen so much that at this point in my career, I'm a vet. I'm numb to everything. So I can read something or somebody can bring me an article. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't care, right? Can I get back to this mimosa, bro? Like, this is real life. Like, I don't care about that shit. Now, I can't control that. They gonna talk regardless, but I'm not gonna spend my good quality time worried about that. Like, so that's how I protect my energy, dog. I just train my brain to when I say I don't give a fuck, my brain is always on I don't give a fuck.
You really don't.
Type of shit. Exactly. Yeah.
Keep that on repeat. Yeah.
All the time.
That's what's up, man. Bro, it's been a pleasure, man. And I don't have a ring on my finger, but I will in a month, actually.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good, bro. You're good. No, you're good. No, I'm getting married.
Love those women. Love women. Love her, Jay. Love the woman.
Bro, there's a reason why she got a ring on it. You know what I mean? And
yes, sir.
Hey, man, I just turned 43 last week, bro, and I've never been married, no kids. And thank you, man. She told me that you were she had posters of you all over her wall. So will you do me a favor, man? Will you make me the best boo ever and say hi to Alicia for me?
Yes, Alicia, what up? Treat my boy right, treat him well. He out here doing his thing, and man, I wish you guys nothing but love and the best wishes. And if you need an MC at the wedding, holler at your boy. You know what I mean? We might waive the fee.
Bro, you know I got that on record, right? No, but
hey, I know it.
Will you do me a favor? Give me the your top 5 places to go in Columbus.
Top 5 places to go in Columbus. All right,
yeah.
This is easy. All right. In any number?
Any order, bro. Any order.
All right. So, oh shit. All right, I ain't gonna put it in no order.
All right.
Donato's.
Oh yeah. You kidding me?
Look, Donato's came to Atlanta and it didn't work. They shipped that shit about.
Really?
It did not work. I was pissed.
They had a store in Atlanta?
It did not work.
Oh my god!
So then we started getting the frozen Donato pizzas in the grocery store, right? Down here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like they started selling them, and they ain't the same. It ain't. No.
Oh, not at all.
It ain't the same.
Oh wow!
All right, that's
all right.
One
Donato's. Yep.
Ooh. It's a spot in Bexley. Sub spot. It used to be a sub spot. I'm
okay.
WG Grinders all day.
Oh, Grinders, yeah, for sure.
Like the best chicken parm sub sandwich I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, man.
Like crazy.
Yep.
That's two.
An
OSU game for sure, which is different type of energy. I tailgated. I had to do something for the Ohio State Buckeyes one time. That was crazy. I got 2 more left. All right, two more. I don't really like the club. I never really clubbed in Columbus like that. I think one time I did. Two more. What else? All my shit really like food spots and all that. I don't go to the mall nowhere. Not really.
Malls ain't what they used to be, bro.
Exactly. Everything is on the iPad now.
Yeah.
I would have to say, shout out to my brother of mine. This is like a personal thing. My boy Shiz, my boy Sean, my best friend I grew up with, probably his crib. That's the only spot I can really get low. Chill. His moms and them is always open to me with open arms every time I come back. So that's more like when I come back with that good, like, home cooked meal, that sense of like reality, like the East Skating Rink, Shad Moss, when I was a kid, and I used to go skating at East Skating Rink. Like
USA?
Yeah, all that. Yeah. Right there.
Yeah.
Crib. Back when we was kids, his apartment used to be right in the back of that, like train track, all that shit. Like,
yep, I know where that's at.
Tough on the east side. Yeah. Okay, cool. And last but not least, damn. They really all food spots, really, because it's like.
That's all right.
You know, they really like all food spots for me because being in Atlanta, damn near really like my whole life, it's so many things that I wish that I could just have here that we don't have here. And man, I don't even know if they still around. They might be. They gotta be though. I'm gonna go with number 5, Roasters.
Oh yeah, Roosters still around.
Roasters. Get the curly fries, roasters.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Pimp, I got my boy Pimp from the franchise boys over here. He a wing. Hey, listen, Rooster wings, bro.
Plump and juicy. Oh my god.
Roasters. You think about roasters. It's different. That's why I was like, I'm talking about roosters. Like the roosters. Wings, they not them little ass wings.
Not at all.
They them things.
Big,
like,
plump,
flats,
juicy, everything. Yep.
Crack that flat. Nah, them shits is hard. Hey, them fries coming out little wooden.
Yeah.
Ass bowl with the roasters. Man, hey, look, and you gotta go in there and eat that shit. Like, you don't even want to take that to go.
No, not at all.
Damn, man, you got me. Yo, oh man, yeah. You got me thinking. We gotta end this shit, Jay, because
I feel it, bro.
Catching a flight back to the city to go eat real quick and come back. You got me in tears, dog. All my shit. Bro, this is about I was fat as hell. Nah, but it's the food, bro. I think that's what anybody that leave a play. Like every time I talk to people, there's so many people from Ohio that live in Atlanta now, where they're in college. Like, I met so many people from Cleveland this past week, and I'm like, yo. Yeah, they be like, yo, I'm damn if I own Nato. So I'm like, yeah, we ain't got it. Like, everybody misses food from where they from. I think that's like, that's everything right there.
Salute, man. Wish you continued success, sir.
Appreciate it, boss.
Bye.